Entering Lake Fairfax Park. Why is it that 30 degrees in March doesn't feel like 30 degrees in January?
I don't know. I was thinking about that too. I guess because the sun is out more.
I'm dressed for like 20 degrees colder. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was actually sweating wearing this when I was getting ready.
I know, it's crazy.
Walking around the house.
Anyway, good morning. And finally gonna get some dirt under our tires. Looking forward to this. This is the first day with my new gear. Got my new front ring, went one by front ring there. Stuck a big ring in the back. And I got the new dropper post. So all this getting checked out for the first time.
I didn't think there was going to be that many trees down, but I guess it's obvious why. It's a little muddy, but I guess that's from the little bit of snow and rain we got earlier this week. I just would have expected it to have dried out.
Do we ever go anywhere and not meet somebody who has a surly? I didn't realize they were so yeah.
More amongst the mountain bike purists, if you will. I mean,
are you a purist?
I'm a purist when it comes to riding fully rigid steel. So purist in the way of, you know, people kind of from the old school. Not to say that I'm old school or anything.
Yeah, so here's the bike we're talking about. What do you like about this bike? You know, why was this the bike of choice for the trail today?
My main ride right now, and my only mountain bike with gears, and I know that you don't like to wait for me on single speed, so no, I'm just kidding. Nah, it's my most trusty steed at the moment.
You were in front most of the time today anyway. So we ran into a little of the freeze-thaw situation that, you know, I had been lulled into forgetting about because it's been so cold that everything was frozen. And suddenly we get a day where the trails just turn to mush right out, you know, from under us. So we kind of cut it short. Like we took the main paved road back once we had decided that we'd had enough of this muddy stuff because we don't want to wreck the trails. Yeah. So speaking of trails, we ran into the trail maintenance crew out here from the Beers and Gears team, a couple people from Moore as well. Mid-Atlantic off-road enthusiasts. They're our local IMBA chapter.
Tony Watkins, and with Moore. I'm a trail liaison with Lake Fairfax. I live here, I ride here, so I volunteer here. I just want more trails, and I want the fun of riding them too. So
we had a big storm come through last week, and we just showed up to ride like trails magically clear themselves. But you were nice about it. So,
yeah, and obviously we put out work days for major work days. This is kind of a smaller group of certified chainsaw operators, and we have spotters going around. So actually, I ran into you. I saw some folks up there doing a ride. Best estimate is there's 50 trees down, but we should be done today. If you ever want to know, the Facebook Lake Fairfax pump track page. We try and post updates of weather and stuff. I live close to the park, so I'll say, hey, the trails are pretty wet today. You know, that kind of stuff too. So follow that. That's a good way to kind of know what's going on with the park.
Well, I'll let you do your thing.
Yep.
We'll go out, we'll scout a little bit
that
for you, and hope to catch up with you guys and help out where we can.
Appreciate it. We always use a hand. That's actually how I got involved 10 years ago, and now I ended up living close and just kind of took this over. Frank has been here 10 years. That's where a lot of these trails got built. He just happens to be overseas now, so that's kind of where I got thrown into this a little bit. The park appreciates our help with stuff like this, and it's why, you know, actually as a little teaser there, they're asking us to host some races in here and stuff like that. So just a little bit of things that are happening during this time. So we've built a good relationship. We want to keep that. So we could always use help as volunteers.
Okay.
Awesome. So
thank you.
Thanks, man.
A lot of great folks out here doing work to make it possible for all of us to ride. So cheers to them.
Now we'll go cheers to them by getting some beers at Aslan.
Good plan.
Over in Herndon.
All right, let's do that.
A couple miles from here.
Follow that Jeep to good beer. I don't know where this place is, but it doesn't matter. Kevin does, and he will lead me there. Take me to your beer. So this place we're going, Aslan, has quite a following. People have been lining up on their release days because they just do limited releases of beer. And on Instagram they'll say, you know, we have X number of cases, and this is what we're releasing today. I've never been to one of these release days. They're releasing some heavy-hitting peanut butter themed beer. And what I'm interested in finding out is, am I going to be getting in a long line? I've never done that, lined up for beer. So this could be a first. I was there a long time ago with Laura when it wasn't quite the bomb yet. It was fairly new, and we sat at the bar and thought it was okay, but we didn't know that it was going to become what it is today. So let's see what it's all about. We're passing the turn for Lake Ann Brewhouse. And I just want to put a plug in for Lake Ann Brewhouse. And you may have listened to our podcast. We had a couple episodes with Melissa Romano from Lake Ann Brewhouse. And here we are stopping at the turn, and my car really wants to go there because it is the perfect day to be there. But I'm going to go along with the Aslan plan and try that out for the first time. But I can't wait to get back out here, get off the trails at Lake Fairfax, and hit Lake Ann Brewhouse. Do you know what you're getting?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it's called.
They got a menu down there, though, right?
Yeah, right there.
This is a full minimalist experience, right?
Yeah.